Hey, welcome back to the channel. The video I want to show you today, I can't really show you because I didn't get everything filmed that I wanted. What we're going to talk about today is tube feeding a baby goat or baby lamb or whatever. This happened to us a couple weeks ago. We had one of Charlotte's babies was not doing real good, and Mrs. Farmer found the baby when she went out to do chores and looked like it was kind of half comatose, and brought it in, and we immediately went to tube feeding. I'm not an expert on this. I had to do some Googling very quick to remind myself how to do it. I had to do it maybe once about 4 or 5 years ago with a lamb, and that was successful. So I thought, sure, we can do this. We were about halfway through when I finally got the camera, and I did get a little bit of footage. But first, I kind of wanted to go over the procedure. I'm going to try to remember to link in the description a website I found that shows you a little better how to do it, gives you some visuals and stuff like that. I don't have an animal here in front of me, so I got to kind of explain it to you this way. But before you start, you're going to want to lay the animal on its side on a table or something like that. I put down a towel on the dining room table and just laid the goat down. You grab the big end like this and the little end like this, and you'll put the little end, and you can see this is a tube, hollow tube, and it's got holes in it. You'll put this tube, lay it on the outside of the animal like a test run here. So what you're going to do is take the tip of that little, the little end here, and lay it at the back of the rib cage, and then sort of follow along the animal's chest, neck, and out the mouth. And then you have sort of a basic idea of how far this thing is going to go in. So that's the first step. It's a lot easier with a second person, but way we did it, and I'll show you here in a minute, was we just kind of held the animal like this, and the other person just kind of strung the thing down the mouth. The big trick is to not get it in the lungs. From what I understand, the lungs are much closer to the front of the animal than the stomach, so if it stops short of your mark, you know, that you made here, or your test fit, if it stops way short of that, you know you're probably in the lung and not in the stomach. Putting food in the lungs is real bad. But I've always kind of figured if the animal is not choking and coughing and it's breathing okay, sort of, then you're probably in the right place. But I don't want to give you any bad information, so please read the link if you want to do this or have to do this or familiarize yourself with it. So anyway, let's see if my editing skills are up to snuff, and we'll try to splice in that footage that I had.
You may start over.
No, that's fine.
I'm situated here. All right. Oh. Yeah. Take it in. Come on. There you go. Hey.
Good boy, good boy. Yeah, there you go.
Come on.
Oh, yes, sir. A little more.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I need a little more. Okay. Just go ahead. Stop. Stop.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Ooh, don't pull it out, buddy.
Yes, a little more. Okay, slow up. Oh, or fill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
More?
Yeah. Pull back just a little bit. There you go.
Finish?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pull it out. Try to do this one-handed.
It's all right. There you go, bud. Yeah. Poor little thing.
Awfully limp.
Very.
Did that work? Hopefully it did. What we did is we took our, it kind of looks like a turkey baster, but we use this for deworming, and we just put the tip of the tube over this thing, and we use that. So then of course I draw in the supplement, the milk supplement, 2 ounces of it, and then put the thing on, run it down the animal's mouth into the stomach, and then very, 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 very slowly push it in. Now, some will say you can just let gravity do it. You could do that. You could just pop this thing off and just let gravity do its work. Whatever works. The point is it has to go in very, very slow. I think from the link, and I think it was, I read that it's 2 ounces every 2 hours, or maybe it was 1 ounce every hour or something like that. I can't remember. If you're curious, go ahead and read the link. But the way we did it, I think we did 2 ounces every couple hours. She was kind of barely breathing, and that's the thing. The animal is usually really easy to work with at this point because it's on death's door. It's usually not standing up. It's laying down. It's barely breathing. When you get to the point where tube feeding is necessary, the animal's not going to be fighting you. Ours just laid flat on the table and we worked on it. And then we held it for the actual insertion of the tube. But we found her at 4 or 5 in the afternoon, gave her some of the milk replacer right away. That's another tip. Always keep a bag of milk replacer on hand. You never know when you're going to need it. When you get an orphan baby or you have to do a tube feeding, and it's the middle of the night, or it's 5 o'clock in the morning, or you live 20 miles away or 50 miles away from the nearest store that sells it, you're not going to have time to go get it. So keep a bag of milk replacer on hand. We keep a bag on hand whether we got goats expected or not. We always keep one on hand. You got that, put the tube in, we fed her about every 2 hours through that evening and night. We noticed that there wasn't a whole lot of improvement. The last time I had to do this, that lamb that we did there 4 or 5 years ago, it bounced back pretty quick. This goat did not seem to improve. We kept her in a basket in the kitchen so it was warm and everything, but she just didn't seem to improve. We fed her 3 or 4 times that evening, and I think Mrs. Farmer got up maybe around 1 in the morning to feed her again, and unfortunately found the baby had passed away. So I'm not really sure what happened. I don't know if we did something wrong, but it could be. I know that those 3 baby goats that Charlotte had were a little premature. They were walking kind of funny, and it could be possible that the baby had underdeveloped organs or something like that. I don't know. I'm really kind of puzzled though, because we saw the baby eating the day she was born, the next morning. I think this happened like about 36 hours after birth, 36 to 40 hours after birth, I think. And it should have been eating before then. I mean, it was. There was milk there. The baby was eating. We saw it. So I'm not really sure what happened. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe there was like I said, some underdeveloped organs or something. It's the only thing I can come up with. I don't know if you got much out of that. I didn't, like I said, I didn't really have the footage available to shoot the kind of video I really wanted to do, but hopefully somebody can get a little something out of this. It's not real hard, but it is a skill a person should probably know. So good luck out there. We have plenty more videos of baby goats. I just need to do some more editing and get that stuff up. I also have more goats expected to be born here soon. So come on back and join us, and it'll be fun. Anyhow, thanks for coming around and watching, and stop back soon. We got a lot of stuff to go over.